Right, here we go. So English diff, Westfield aluminium diff housing, group 4 splines, nice and strong. Westfield current drive shafts. What we got? We've got a hill climb tank in there. You might want a bigger one. And fuel pump and filter. I think Tom New did this suspension, didn't he, on the back?
Yeah.
So Race Techniques wide track suspension with Protect shocks. Probably can't see very well there. There we go. Very strong on the back end now. We spent a lot of work getting it working on very high grip starts and surfaces with lots of rubber down, and it's been very consistent for a couple of years now.
Astra Rally Universal joint.
It's got we put the new prop shaft in there, or was that the?
No, that's the original prop shaft.
We've got the original prop shaft in there, but we've also got a brand new spare with the car. Right, there we go, carbon fibre tilt seat. That's been mounted forward for me because I'm 5'5" and I couldn't reach the pedals. That's my headrest, which I made up out of foam, and it exactly fits my helmet, but you'll probably take that off because you, I'd imagine, put the seat all the way back. If we go on the other side, you'll see how much I've put that around about, well, what, 6 inches forward or something. In fact, I could have done with bringing the pedals back a bit more because I was a bit too close to the wheel. But there's plenty of scope there for a 6-footer plus. Right, so there's your gear change.
Bullet box. We blanked off the exhaust.
Here's a gear change into a rocket box, aluminium housing. We've blanked off the reverse so that we didn't catch it by accident on a sort of high G low speed corner. But easy to take that off. That's just that bit of hose pipe actually that's wrapped around the gear stick. There's your dials. On, off and start, water temperature, oil. That there is the traction control dial. You can dial it, sort of the strength of it, up and down. The DTA, I think you're familiar with the DTA. I've never actually used a traction control, I prefer using my foot. And then you've got dry and wet settings for it, traction control on and off, and launch control button there for activating that. And then of course the rev counter right in the middle of the steering wheel, the back of the steering wheel. And that there is a shift light, which comes on as soon as you need to shift. Not everybody's cup of tea, but it worked for me. And oil pressure light, warning light, just beside that. And it's got a half screen on there to stop buffeting. This here is mandatory motorsport thing, which I'm sure you're aware of, for electrical cut-off. So, roll cage, a FIA roll cage, T34 material. Very solid cage in case of extra mischief. Wide arches, glass body. These outer ones obviously can come off, they're on there with rivets at the moment, but if you need them to come off they will. Floor tray and diffuser. Probably can't see that very well in here because we're in the garage. Simpson exhaust, stainless steel, very nice job, polishes up nice. Engine was dynoed at 270 with that exhaust on it. And looking at the suspension, again, Tom New Race Techniques wide track with anti-roll bar, Protect shocks, and standard uprights which are based on the old Ford Cortina geometry. These cycle wings were new, carbon fibre ones, a bit of air on them, nice little job, cover of the whole wheel, tyre, very light as well. It's a setup sheet, not sure if you can see that on the video, but there we go. That's the geometry setup, and the total weight of the vehicle there was 584 kilograms total weight including driver. So that's a very, very light car. There's the manifold of the exhaust, stainless all the way, coil pack, SBD throttle bodies, which is very good.
8 injectors.
8 injectors, so twin injector on each port. New Techniques developed engine, just under the 2 litre. That's a little throttle tower cover that we had to have made for legality purposes. And standard old header tank. Could get a nice aluminium one on there if you wanted. See through there, but there's a new radiator on that which we put on there about a year ago. Trying to get some light down there, you probably can't see it. Got there a noise box for the keep it under dB limit events. That fits over the throttle bodies. You use that at Goodwood. It's very, very hot down there with noise.
Take a picture of all the timing gear.
These are the ZZR tyres on Revolution wheels. Timing belt and all the gubbins. Could get a cover for that, but it's covered nicely at the moment with the floor tray and the bonnet and nose cone. The bonnet's very light, as is the nose cone. Another little shot there of the throttle bodies and linkage. Nice bit of kit. Been well maintained. Pride and joy.
Oil was changed 1 metre ago.
What's that?
Oil was changed 1 metre ago.
Yeah, new oil in there, 1 metre ago. And I've got some spare oil that you can have with it. There she is. Unfortunately in garage at the moment, so we can't have a full view, but pride and joy, looked after, not been smashed about. Just had some minor excursions, the chassis straight, and good to go really. And I think that probably concludes the little video. Hopefully we've given you a flavour of the car.